Support for this podcast comes from the Utah Office of Tourism, announcing the Four Corners School of Outdoor Education, offering a wide variety of field-based educational hiking and rafting adventures, from day trips to week-long adventures throughout the Colorado Plateau. Nearby attractions include Canyonlands National Park, Hovenweep National Monument, Natural Bridges National Monument, Monument Valley Tribal Park, Cedar Mesa, and the San Juan River. More at fourcornerschool.org.
Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call Ghost.
That's right, folks. I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me to this Taco Tuesday edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get started, I'd like to remind everybody this is episode number 327. 327. That's right, 327, baby. For all the folks that are keeping track of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please spread it around like wildfire and let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house, and we are live every Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the official website of the True Capitalist Radio Show, blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And folks, if you haven't already done so, God damn it, go ahead and follow me on Twitter. That's right, by God, the name to follow is Politics Ghost. All one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost is the name to follow. And now that we got that all out of the way, folks, I mean, you know, as days go by, this Trump train is becoming a roller coaster. What did I say ever since I came back on this broadcast? That it's the world against Trump, folks. That Trump is single-handedly taking on the political class, the political establishment. He's single-handedly doing this, and by now, looking at all the backstabbing that you are witnessing on the Republican side proves it. It proves it, folks. Did you see all this Republican against Trump slant in the mainstream media, for Christ's sake? 50 GOP leaders sign up against Trump. Oh, yeah? Why don't you take a look at who are those so-called GOP establishment leaders are? Most, if not all, of the sons of bitches were affiliated with the George W. Bush administration, for Christ's sake. Which, of course, George W. Bush is endorsing Hillary Rotten Clinton. I'd like to remind all you Democrats of that, boy. Just in case you happen to be in the feel the burn demographic that are still considering voting for Hillary. And by God, we're going to talk about Bernie Sanders later. But, folks, have you witnessed this? Have you literally witnessed what's going on right before our very eyes? I'm telling you, Donald Trump is single-handedly taking on the political establishment, and that's why those of us in the capitalist army, those of us in the Trump train have to double down. We got to go bare knuckle. I've been saying this to you people time and time again. Now it's time for you to start getting serious. It's time for you to start getting serious, for Christ's sake. I'm talking about posting news articles in your social media circles. Excuse me, Jesus Christ, I'm getting tongue-tied because of all the goddamn news that's coming out here, for Christ's sake. I'm talking about going to the forum posts, going to the blogs, for Christ's sake, all right? Create memes, all right? You're a part of the great meme war, baby. You're a part of the great meme war. We got to start combating this propaganda that's being pumped out of the mainstream media. We got to combat this, folks. And there are more people on the internet than there are watching this mainstream media. And that's why we have to double down. We got to go bare knuckle, boy. All right? Don't sit on the side. Get on the side. Get on the front lines, boy. You understand that? You understand what I'm talking about, boy? All right, folks. Let me tell you something. I'm just sick and tired of having to remind everybody that this damn political establishment, for Christ's sake, is against Donald Trump. And if you excuse me, folks, what I'm doing here is pouring Templeton some water because we just came in from the outside here. And for you folks that don't know, my dog's name is Templeton. Hey, Templeton, I got some water for you over here. All right, I got some cold water for you. There he goes. Go away. I got some cold water for you right over there. Go get it. Go get some cold water. Go get some cold water. What's wrong with you? I'm sorry, folks. Something wrong with my dog. It's a little hot out here in Austin, Texas, to say the least. You all right? You all right, Templeton? Sorry, I'm taking a dog break here, folks, right in the middle of the live broadcast. But I hear my dog here. He's kind of, you okay? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Come on, I got some fresh water right there. Go ahead. Go get some water. What are you doing? Go get some water. Go get some water. Yeah, I don't know. Go. It's right there if you want it. Anyway, I got to get back to the show, Templeton, all right? Jesus Christ. Excuse me, folks. Didn't mean to take that dog break, but, my dog, he's, you know what, now you want attention now? Come on, man, I'm doing a show. You know I do the show right now. Come on now. Anyway, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. I want to remind everybody, get over there, Templeton, please. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, sorry for sidetracking there. I just wanted to make sure that Templeton has enough cold water here. Go ahead and get some cold water over there. Anyway, and screw you people on Twitter, all right? I mean, don't be trolling me about that, all right? All right, I'm a caring man, all right? I care about things. All right, I'm not like you troll terrorists and cyber vermin that like to plague my show out here. All right, I got a heart. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, look, let me get back to the show here. Templeton, there's water over there if you want it, all right? Anyway, folks, Donald Trump is single-handedly taking on the political establishment. And I'm talking not just the Democrats. I'm talking the Republicans, all right? I'm serious. I'm talking the Republican establishment, and you are witnessing right before our very eyes. Do you understand that? You understand that? You are witnessing it right before our very eyes, for Christ's sake. And what we need to understand is that we need to combat this because the mainstream media is not going to say anything favorable to Trump. Anything. All right? So I'm just saying, for you folks that are part of the capitalist army and those are a part of the Trump train, it is time for us to double down and bare knuckle this son of a bitch. Excuse my French. I'm serious, man. We have to not sit back and hope and wish that the mainstream media is going to somehow start accurately portraying the sentiment that's going across America, and by God, it has everything to do with Donald Trump, folks. We don't want any more political establishment garbage. You understand that? And that's why, folks, I mean, I'm talking to you people on the Bernie Sanders campaign, too, that are out there on the sidelines, disenchanted, defrauded, violated. If you truly want to rebuke the Democratic Party, if you truly want to rebel against Hillary Rotten Clinton, well, by God, put your goddamn vote in Trump. How much more proof do you need that Donald Trump is anti-establishment? Anti-establishment. Both parties. He's running against both parties, for Christ's sake. All right? I mean, he's running against both parties. So all I'm saying, folks, for you people that are out here listening, it is time for those of us on the Trump train, those of us on the capitalist army to start doubling down. All right? I mean, I'm not kidding around. I mean, yesterday we reported on this moron, and of course, for you folks that have been following me on Twitter, Capitalist Army released the information on this newly independent candidate. But folks, I mean, that is just another portion of an element within the Republican Party that's trying to stop Trump, because they would rather see Hillary Rotten Clinton in office so that their little establishment of Republicans, their little party, can remain the same. Because by God, mark my word, that's the whole reason why the establishment is against Trump, folks. All right? That's why the whole establishment is against Trump. He is going to take out the special interest in politics. And folks, that's what creates politicians in the corrupt America that we have come to know and love for the past 40 years. These politicians, they run for office, they get a bunch of campaign contributions, they tell the public whatever they want to hear, they make the public get up and vote, they're elected, and they do the complete opposite, for Christ's sake. They have sold out this country. And that's why Donald Trump is hated by both sides of the political spectrum of this country, Democrat or Republican. He is exposing the utter corruption and criminality that is Washington, D.C. And that's why you got the mainstream media going against him. That's why you've got supposed establishment Republicans going against him, for Christ's sake. Unbelievable, all right? Unbelievable. But if you're a part of the Trump train, do not let this get you discombobulated. That's the whole point of this media onslaught of negativity towards Trump, all right? I mean, and I'm in Austin, Texas out here. I can very rarely find a Hillary supporter unless you're in the more affluent areas of Austin, Texas. Because, to be honest with you folks, it's not a coinkydink that you've got all these billionaires for Hillary. I'm talking about Warren Buffett. I'm talking about that scumbag, Mark Cuban, who should be kicked off Shark Tank for being such a disgusting, sleazy asshole. All the billionaires. Now, how is it, and I'm talking to you Black Lives Matter folk, I'm talking to you Bernie Sanders folk, you people on the left, you working class Democrats, how can anyone who is representing the so-called Democratic Party, the minority party, the working party, how can anyone sit here and vote for a woman who is being backed up by so many billionaires? And how can this woman and the Democratic Party continue to pump out the propaganda that they are the party for the working class folk? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, this is what we have to convey to the other side. We have to convey this to them. We got to get them to expose this out with their own words, with their own keyboard fat fingers typing, whatever. Because I'm telling you, folks, this election is the last line in the stand, the last line in the sand for America, excuse me. It's the last line. And this is why, right now, this election is about America versus this international, institutional, bureaucratic globalism. And in the international, institutional, bureaucratic globalism, the monopolies are already integrated within the governments, folks. The corporations, the multinational corporations, have merged with the international bureaucracies, i.e. the EU, the UN, all these international consortiums, folks. And that's what this election represents. This election, if you vote for Trump, you are voting for the equivalent of what my brethren across the pond in Britannia voted for when it came to Brexit. You are voting for America's independence. You are voting for America to do its own bidding, to help its own people, to help its own country, to sustain its own natural resources, to sustain its own economy. That's what you're voting for, folks. That's what you're voting for. I mean, there's no other way around it. If you are not voting for Trump, folks, you are anti-American. If you do not vote for Trump, you are anti-American. It's as simple as that. There's no other way around it. I mean, I don't understand how anyone can have a debate in their head, given the fact that they were born and raised in this country and reap the rewards of this country and are basking in the capitalistic success of all the innovative technological widgets and the buildings and the cars and everything else that capitalism has brought to these ungrateful people, and how you can still contemplate voting for Hillary Rodham Clinton is disgusting. That's why I'm saying, if you're voting for Hillary Rodham, or if you're voting for Jill Stein, if you're voting for goddamn Gary Johnson or anybody else other than Trump, you are anti-American. You are anti-American. And folks, I know a lot of people are, they're tweeting at me right now saying, "Oh, Ghost, that's pretty extreme, Ghost. How can you tell people that don't vote for Trump? How can you say that they're anti-American?" Well, how else can you define it? How else can you explain it? I mean, Trump continuously, on a vigorous scale, gives speech after speech after speech, and you can download them for free on YouTube and all the other parts of the internet, where he highlights that his point of emphasis as president is America first. America first economically, America first politically, America first socially, and America first on a foreign policy basis. I'm telling you this right now. You people that are voting against Trump or not voting for Trump, you are anti-American. Put that in your stupid heads, because that's what you are. Every time you look at your beady eyes between the mirror right in the morning and you're not voting for Trump in November, well, by God, you're anti-American, boy. You're anti-American. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, folks, look, we're going to continue to see the barrage of negativity as it relates to Donald Trump on the mainstream media. All you have to do is continuously listen to his speeches. I mean, listen to the economic speech yesterday. Unfortunately, because it was well-coordinated Democratic demonstrations planned at the Detroit Economic Club, Donald Trump's economic speech was interrupted 20 times by a bunch of imbeciles that were just getting up and screaming a bunch of nothings that were obviously paid. I wouldn't be surprised if David Brock or, one of these nefarious leftist organizations had something to do with that particular staging of protest. It's ridiculous. But let's not let any of this negativity, get you disenchanted with the campaign. All right, Trump is America first. If you believe in America and you love America, well, by God, go and vote for Trump. All right? If you want America to be truly great again, and I alluded to this yesterday, Donald Trump is going full throttle with America's energy production capabilities if president. And if we start domesticating our own energy, we could cut the cost of energy across the board for Americans, if not make it almost nothing. Moreover, we can also sell any energy that we extract from our soil, from our resources, and sell it on the world market. And folks, I said this yesterday, if you take a look at Dubai, which is one of the richest cities in the world, how did Dubai become Dubai? How did Dubai become this unbelievable metropolis in the middle of the desert? Well, by God, they sell oil, boy. They sell oil. And because the state produces its own oil, extracts it from its own natural resources, sells it on the world market, that's how come they can build these extravagant cities. That's why it's one of the richest cities in the world, folks. And that's why Donald Trump highlighting the fact that he is going to tap into every energy resource capable to be tapped into in American soil, so that not only can we be energy independent as a country, because let me tell you, that is a point of emphasis, being energy independent as a country, but not to mention we're going to start becoming an energy player on the world market, folks. Start creating income for America, for Christ's sake. Start creating these skyscrapers that you see in Beijing. Start building these humongous megacities that you see in China that we built for buying their products, for Christ's sake, boy. And that's why I'm saying I am full throttle for Donald Trump, folks. And if you're not, it's because you are an imbecile that they're too mentally lazy to understand the facts. And if you're too mentally lazy to understand the facts and understand that the only other alternative to Trump is a meaningless vote or complete corruption and criminality with the Democrats, then just stay the hell home, you scumbag. All right? Don't even bother voting. If you're not going to vote for Trump, then just stay home and jerk off. All right? Just stay home and count the dingleberries in your damn shit funnel, because we don't want you clogging up the line on election day because you are some principled voter who is basically casting a meaningless vote. I mean, just what I'm saying. If you're voting for Jill Stein, if you're voting for Gary Johnson, if you write in your damn vote, for Christ's sake, I mean, seriously, you are wasting your vote. So just stay home. Don't even bother going on election day. Don't even bother. Anyway, folks, once again, the Trump-trained capitalist army, we got to go full throttle on our news posting, on our combating the narrative that is being directed by the mainstream media against Trump. We got to go bare knuckle with these sons of bitches. We got to go bare knuckle, boy, and that's what the capitalist army's been doing. I mean, you witnessed it. I mean, look back in that archive. If you don't believe me, boy, it's all documented, time, dated, and stamped, boy. Capitalist army is all in as it relates to this election, boy. So once again, I mean, I can't emphasize it anymore, man. All right, if you really want Trump elected president, you need to do your goddamn part, not just sit there and act like some goddamn sphincter fingerer thinking that everything's going to be okay. You need to do something, boy. You better do something. Get your ass off the sidelines and get on the front lines, because the front lines are right outside your goddamn door.
When you don't go to Geico.com, car insurance can be hard. Like early 90s heavy metal hard.
I'm yelling and screaming, and I'm loud. Roar!
Geico makes it easy. You can review and update your policy or report a claim on Geico.com or the Geico mobile app. Because shouldn't we all have a little less stress in our lives?
I'm not even upset about anything.
Anyway, folks, let me move on to another subject matter here, folks. In a recent speech given by Hillary Rotten Clinton in front of a, made-up, propped-up audience, because she doesn't ever draw anybody to her goddamn rallies. They got to bunch them all up together and make it look bigger than it is when it's nothing more than 50 to 75 people at these damn rallies. Well, folks, lo and behold, in the background, and to be in back of any candidate, of any president, of any politician in a photo op, especially during a damn speech, there's got to be a certain level of security scrutiny as it relates to being in the back of the potential president, of a potential high official of office. I mean, there has to be some level, I would think, maybe there's not, but I would think there'd be some level of security to make sure that these people know who the hell is going to be in back of whatever the hell, whoever the hell is going to be speaking, whether that be Hillary Rodham, whether that be Donald Trump, whether it be Barack Obama, for Christ's sake. Well, lo and behold, folks, guess who was sitting right in back? I mean, literally in her back left shoulder. I mean, it's almost as if they positioned this guy's wild Jehudi head, his big, fat, wild Jehudi head, to almost practically sit on the left shoulder of Hillary Rodham Clinton, and I'm talking about the dad of the Orlando shooter. Yeah, that's right. The dad of the Orlando shooter, Omar Mateen, and of course, folks, we have seen so many of these shootings. I'm sure a lot of people are desensitized and are probably like, I don't understand. Who is that? Hey, folks, y'all remember some wild Jehudi went into some LGBT club in Orlando and went a la snack bar, and of course the media has been trying to water down the wild Jehudi connections and the a la snack bar connections with this guy, and tried to correlate it that he was a repressed gay or something. But whatever the case might be, we all know the tragedy now, right? I think that y'all recollect it in your brains at this point. Well, the Orlando shooter's father, all right, the Orlando shooter's name was Omar Mateen, folks. We've talked about him in the past. Don't want to get too into that case because a lot of you folks already know what I personally feel about it. But his father, Sadiq Mateen. Sadiq Mateen. Jesus Christ. This son of a bitch, not only is he the Orlando shooter's father, folks, but he is pro-Taliban. He's pro-wild Jehudi. I mean, I tweeted this guy's YouTube channel where he is broadcasting as if he is trying to run for president of Afghanistan, of like the Taliban-controlled Afghanistan. I'm not joking. I'm not kidding around, folks, and I'm glad that the Drudge Report is covering this. I'm glad that Breitbart, I'm glad that people are covering and going deep into Sadiq Mateen, because this man is so close to the Taliban, it's unbelievable. All right? It's unfreaking believable. But, folks, all that aside, what in the blue hell was Sadiq Mateen doing? Like literally his head was almost on the left shoulder of Hillary Rodham Clinton, for Christ's sake. I mean, give me a break. I mean, do you understand? I mean, is there no security clearance to go and be in back of a potential presidential candidate of that nature? Like, nobody remembers that this wild Jehudi's father, I mean, this guy was just all over the media for about a week and a half, 2 weeks, for Christ's sake. I mean, give me a break. I'm telling you, folks, especially you LGBTQ community that are out here trying to be so gun-ho about Hillary Rodham Clinton, this right here should make you think a little bit, huh? Because I've been telling you LGBTQs that I know that you think that the Democrats have got your side because they pay you lip service, no pun intended. But, folks, let's be honest, they are obviously bowing down to the wild Jehudi contingent more than the LGBTQ contingent because, with all due respect, LGBTQ, they already got you. You know what I mean? And you're not a humongous contingent. The wild Jehudis comprise of, over 1 billion people. 1 billion people. So if you migrate a small portion of those 1 billion people into these so-called democratic Western countries, then all of a sudden these wild Jehudi votes supersede the actual domestic population, which is exactly what's happening in Europe, which is exactly what these damn Democrats are trying to establish here in America. I mean, I don't understand what it's going to take for you idiots to realize that this Democratic Party, the liberals, and not just the liberals, the establishment Republicans as well, folks. I mean, you got this idiot Paul Ryan. We're going to talk about him in a second. I mean, he has basically wholeheartedly agreed with Obama's immigration policy. He agrees with bringing in wild Yehudis into the country at the cost of the taxpayer of $20,000 a pop. He agrees with this crap, and this guy's supposed to be the House Speaker. He's supposed to be a goddamn Republican. So that's why I'm saying, folks, for you people that are out here that are listening to this broadcast and that are still voting for Hillary Rodham Clinton, I mean, what does this broad literally need to do? I mean, does this broad literally need to be like, you know, some jihadi and cut somebody's head off? And then maybe you'll be like, well, yeah, you know, that's kind of harsh, you know. I mean, that's not very good. I almost believe that the majority of the people on the left, the majority of the Democrats are so goddamn insane that they would justify Hillary Clinton cutting off a head. I'm not joking. I honestly believe that the left and the Democrats are so kookified that these people would justify Hillary Rodham Clinton chopping off a damn head. Oh my God! It just makes me sick. You know that? Makes me sick. Oh my God. Anyway, folks, once again, I don't know what it's going to take. And of course, folks, more reports are coming out that Hillary Rodham Clinton has got a serious condition, a medical condition. And, of course, if you haven't seen it, she's got some big, burly black guy dressed up as a Secret Service agent, which is allegedly her private doctor that's closer to her than Huma Abedin outside of the muff diving, of course. And he's been pictured with some level of a syringe that is used to calm seizures or, other mental ailments, for Christ's sake. Hillary Clinton has been videotaped in a variety of different episodes in which it kind of questions whether or not she has her full capabilities, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, I think that this woman is a few fruitcakes away from a goddamn picnic. I mean, especially that contorted face that she showed after her speech at the Democratic convention, for Christ's sake. I mean, that just looked horrible. I thought that was fake. You know, I thought I had to do a double take, a triple take on that son of a bitch. I thought it was fake. But no, that was her. That was Hillary Rodham Clinton with the contorted face, for Christ's sake. I mean, this is what people want as president. I mean, you see, all these red herring news reports and these lies that the mainstream media are putting out against Trump, they're just scapegoats. They're just noise so that the American electorate doesn't focus on the fact that there's something really wrong with Hillary Clinton, and not just her health, but her whole goddamn criminality. And I personally believe, folks, that I don't care how evil you are, I don't care how diabolical you think you are, at some point in time, the pressure's going to get to you, especially if you're a 68-year-old woman? Especially if you're a 68-year-old woman who is literally conducting one of the biggest criminal organizations to ever be constructed that has been integrated with our government, folks. Because I'm going to be completely honest with you. I believe, I don't necessarily believe, actually know personally, but I'm not going to get into that the Clinton Foundation could single-handedly take down every bureaucrat in the American government. And it could literally bring down America's bureaucratic system of government because everyone is on the take. And guess who helped construct this web of deceit and criminality and bribery and blackmail and murder? None other than the Clinton and Bush crime family, folks, because the Clintons wouldn't have been able to do this without the Bush crime family either, folks, all right? You know and I know they wouldn't have been able to do this without the Bush crime family. That's why Bush Sr. calls Bill Clinton his son. All right, this is a fact. You can look this up. You don't believe me, all right? That's why George W. Bush calls Bill Clinton his brother. That's why they vacation together. And that's why George W. Bush is endorsing Hillary Rotten Clinton, for Christ's sake, man. That's why. I mean, you know how things change, huh? How things change. You know, I find it ironic that the same people back during the Iraq War, during the Bush administration, I mean, remember these massive leftist protests against, we're anti-war, we want to help preserve people, and we love people, and Bush is evil, and we hate him, and he's the worst president of all time. Hey, look who is endorsing Hillary Rotten Clinton, George W. Bush. George W. Bush. Who is supporting Hillary Rotten Clinton? George W. Bush. All right? So why don't you chew on that there, you liberal, democratic, bedwetting, long-haired, bedwetting, hippie scumbags? Jesus Christ, man. I mean, I don't know what it's going to take for some of you people that are out here riding the rotten crotch of Hillary Rotten Clinton. I just don't get it. I don't get it, for Christ's sake, man. The only anti-establishment on the ticket is Donald Trump, all right? I mean, just get that through your goddamn head, boy. I mean, you got Hillary Clinton, she's got the Orlando shooter's dad in back of her during a speech that's being televised. I mean, good God. I mean, look. Either she knowingly did that, because I personally believe that the campaign and her knowingly did that, or it just, once again, underscores her incompetence, underscores her carelessness, recklessness, negligence, whatever. But people insist that they're going to continue to vote for this. I mean, Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, I'm not overemphasizing the Hillary Rotten Clinton medical ailments, folks, because I'm not going to emphasize those until after August. Because as I've stated, folks, I'm telling you this right now, Joe Biden can come in and take over the Democratic goddamn nomination for presidency, for Christ's sake, and run for president up until late August. Up until late August. And you know, folks, yours truly has always prognosticated that the probability of Joe Biden usurping this damn nomination is very high. And look, Hillary Clinton has got all these people by the balls. All right? Hillary Clinton has got all these people by the balls, for Christ's sake. And that's why she's got Barack Obama campaigning for her like she's going out of style. That's why you got Joe Biden bowing down. That's why you got the Democrats falling hook, line, and sinker with whatever the damn Hillary Clinton is going to do. But in my personal opinion, if us on the Trump train, if the media, if they continue to hype this goddamn medical condition, it just might give a glimmer of hope for these Democrats to slip in Joe Biden. And look, I don't like what that potentially could do to the dynamic of the electorate, man. Because remember, the majority of these people are stupid. All right? I'm serious. The majority of these people are stupid. So, I mean, if they bring in a Joe Biden, I mean, it could potentially bring in some of these on-the-sideline Bernie idiots. It could bring and unify the stupid party, for Christ's sake. So I am not emphasizing her medical condition until after August because I am not giving fodder to the Democrats. You people that are reporting on this, you people that are harping on this, look, I'm not saying it should be an issue, but God damn it, keep it on ice, you assholes. I mean, keep some stuff on ice, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, we could use this in September, in October, not now. Not now when she could be forced to step down because of a medical condition, and they bring in a Joe Biden. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God, folks. Anyway, look. I don't know what else is going to say. Look, all I'm saying is for you people that are out there that are just harping on this issue with Hillary Rodham Clinton being a damn whatever, she's half a tard or dementia or whatever the case might be. Stop it until after August. All right, stop it until after August, for Christ's sake, man. Jesus Christ, what's going on with Templeton over there? Templeton, you all right? Well, you'll drink some water there, Templeton, for Christ's sake, man. I don't know, something's wrong with my dog, folks. Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm doing a show here, Templeton, God damn it. And I know the engineer can't do anything. You're not very good with dogs, aren't you, engineer? Yeah, he don't like dogs. A dog bit him or something. Look, folks, I'll be right back. All right, I'll be right back. I want to see what the hell's going on with Templeton here. I don't know what the hell's going on with him. I'm going to force him to drink some goddamn water. It sounds like that's what he needs, but he's being a goddamn pain-in-the-ass dog. So I'll be right back, folks. Jesus Christ. Put something on, engineer. I don't even know what the hell to tell you to put on, for Christ's sake. How about the whore from Ipanema? I'll be right back, folks. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. My apologies. I got to go tend to my dog, Templeton. I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
Listening to Ghost on True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
All right, we're back, folks. My apologies, for Christ's sake. And look, the people on Twitter know that Templeton has not taken over the show, all right? I'm just concerned about my dog out here, man. I'm telling you, out here in Austin, Texas, we're reaching blistering heat temperatures, for Christ's sake. And, you got to take your dog out for walks out here, you know what I'm saying? You got the damn heat just bearing down, and, it just kind of affects the dog, and yet, for whatever reason, the dog doesn't want to freaking drink water, for Christ's sake. And, you got to coach him to drink it, for Christ's sake, man. So I did. He seems like he's doing all right. So Templeton's just laying down there. He's chilling like a villain now. Everything's all right. So my apologies for that, all right? My apologies for that, all right? I'm sorry, all right? Anyway, folks, let me go ahead and continue on with what I was talking about here. I was talking a little bit about how Hillary Clinton, during a speech, had the Orlando shooter's father in back of her. But I want to get to something else, folks, because, I mean, man, I'm sorry that I take so much glee and satisfaction in this next story, but by God, I mean, I just think it's funny because I told you so. I told you so, and I'm talking to all you Bernie Sanders supporters, you burn victims. You burn victims. I told you, by God, I told you. Woo! For you folks that are unaware, ever since I came back in March of this year, okay, I said that Bernie Sanders was nothing more than a patsy, a ploy, that he was never going to be the nominee, even if it was close to him being the nominee. He ain't going to do it. And all he was doing, in my opinion, and it's obvious by his actions here, what I'm about to say, it's obviously proving my point, but I said that all he was doing this for was for the money. That's right. He was doing this so that every one of you feel the burn ass cracks could donate whatever was left in your freaking college debt accounts, donate it to his campaign contribution account, so that he could generate these large sums of capital so that he could burn it, for a lack of a better term, you know what I'm saying? Now, let me explain why I bring this up again, because I know there's a lot of burn victims that listen to me and that are probably like, oh, God damn it, Ghost, okay, we get it, we're stupid. Okay, I'm sorry, Ghost. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right goddamn now, all right? Bernie Sanders just bought himself a $600,000, quote, summer home in Vermont. Oh! Woo! That's right, baby. Let me repeat that one more again for all you burn victims that just don't understand that you've been played, baby. That you know it, you know that you've been played. Oh, my God. Let me tell you something right now, all right? He just purchased himself a $600,000 summer home, baby. Huh? No refunds, burn victims. No refunds. I mean, I told you so. Don't you understand that? I was saying this for months. I told you so. Don't say nobody warned you. All you burn victims, don't say nobody warned you, boy, because Ghost from True Capitalist Radio was right here telling you idiots that this man was taking you for your cash, folks. I mean, that's what he was doing, all right? I mean, he's a 75-year-old man. He's a 75-year-old prostate-infected bastard. You mean to tell me that if he was elected president that he was going to be able to fulfill his goddamn presidency? I mean, give me a break. Give me a break. All right? So that's why I'm saying, for you folks that were burn victims, you need to let this stick in your goddamn craw, boy. You understand that? I hope that it sticks in your craw, and I hope that it burns, baby, burns. I hope that it burns at the pit of your soul. Because you gave a bit of your soul to old Bernie Sanders, didn't you? Huh? Didn't you, boy? Huh? I told you, man. I told all of you that this man was doing nothing more than wanting each and every one of you poor burn victims to donate to his campaign contribution account. Now, what is he doing? $600,000? Where the hell did he get $600,000, folks? All right, this is a son of a bitch that didn't have a job until he was 40, all right? I mean, where is he getting $600,000 for his, quote, summer home? Where the hell is he getting that? Huh? He's getting it from your college debt account. Woo! I'm telling you, boy, I hope that each and every one of you burn victims realize that anyone who is spouting out leftist rhetoric, anyone who is virtue signaling, is the most disingenuous people on the planet. Remember that. Anyone who is claiming to be a devout leftist, anyone who is going out of their way to virtue signal, they are the most disingenuous people on the goddamn planet. Oh, my God. I hope that it burns, baby. I hope that it burns. I'm sorry I'm laughing. I'm sorry I'm taking glee in this. I'm sorry. All right? I'm just saying. I told you so, man. I've been saying this back since March, folks. Look back in the archive. blogtalkradio.com/ghost. All right? blogtalkradio.com/ghost. I've been saying it since March that this man was a fraud. He was a damn fraud. I mean, do you remember that he went to the Vatican when he wasn't even invited, for Christ's sake? Now, why in the hell would he do that, folks? Because I guarantee you either he or his wife wanted to go to Rome. And what better way to charter a private jet on the campaign contribution account and go to Rome with the, quote, intention of going to the Vatican, even though he wasn't invited, for Christ's sake, man. Even the Pope came out and said, I don't know what this Jew's coming over here for. I didn't invite him. I'm serious.
When you don't go to Geico.com, car insurance can be hard. Like early 90s heavy metal hard.
I'm yelling and screaming, and I'm loud. Roar!
Geico makes it easy. You can review and update your policy or report a claim on Geico.com or the Geico mobile app. Because shouldn't we all have a little less stress in our lives?
I'm not even upset about anything.
When you don't go to Geico.com, car insurance can be confusing. Like Swedish techno confusing.
Bark, bark, meow, meow. Dance with me, purple cow. Bark, bark, meow, meow. Ooh, you lovely cow.
Geico makes it easy. With 24/7 access, all you have to do is go to Geico.com and you could save money on car insurance. It just makes sense. Unlike,
Dance with me, purple cow. I like your moves.
So once again, folks, why do you think Jesus Christ. Look, I'm a businessman. I read right through people. All right? I know exactly what they're doing. Once Bernie Sanders was taking a trip to the Vatican and he wasn't even invited, and the goddamn Pope even came out and said, I didn't invite this Jew, all of a sudden I knew exactly what he was doing. He was taking a free trip on the campaign contribution account, and it's legal because he publicized it. He said that he's going to go see the, quote, Pope. He's going to see the, quote, Vatican, when, in my opinion, I think it was a free trip to Rome on the campaign contribution account, and that's all there is to it. So, once again, all you burn victims, you want to know what Bernie Sanders did to you? Look, he did this. Hey, I'm Bernie Sanders, and I told you whatever I needed to tell you to manipulate you stupid kids, because you're stupid. Remember, I'm 75 years old. I've been around for a long time, and I know what to tell you people. You people are dumb. That's why I took your money, and I took it fair and square. So there's no refunds. All right, do you feel the boing? Huh? Do you feel the boing now? Huh? I took your money fair and square, and there's nothing that you can do about it. All right? There's nothing you can do about it. But, hey, I'm going to write a book now. And now you're going to buy that because I told you to do it. Because you sold a bit of your soul to me, you Bernie Sanders supporters. You sold a bit of your soul to me. Now, do you feel the boing? Huh? Why do you think I named my campaign Feel the Boing? Huh? I took a bit of your soul there. Huh? I burned your soul over there. And all I can tell you to do, if you feel a little bad about it, if you feel like I betrayed you, all I can tell you is to do is come on over here and sit on Uncle Bernie's lap. It's all I can tell you is to do. Come on over here, sit on Uncle Bernie's lap, and take your underwears off. Oh, yeah, that's right. Don't worry. I'll help you. I'll give you anything you want. Just keep contributing. That's right. Keep contributing. Take your underwears off. That's right. Keep contributing. All right? Now come on over here and sit on my apple. All right? It's Uncle Bernie's apple. Come on. You know Uncle Bernie. You remember me. Come on over here. Take your underwears off. All right? And sit on my apple. Oh. I can't. That's it. Don't worry about the pants tent. Don't worry about the pants tent. Just come on over here and take your underwears off for good old Uncle Bernie. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Sit on my apple. Sit on my apple. Oh, you hurt Uncle Bernie. Oh, you chipped my apple. Oh, you chipped my apple. You hurt Uncle Bernie. Now, no, you go clean up now. And remember, buy my book. And don't tell anybody I told you to tuck your underwears off. All right, don't tell anybody and vote for Hillary Clinton. I mean, that's what he did. That's what Bernie Sanders did to all you burn victims. Do you understand that? I mean, get it through your head. That's what he did. He took a piece of your soul, man. He took a piece of your soul. How does it feel, baby? How does it feel? How does it feel, burn victims? How does it feel, burn victims? Woo! Oh, my God, folks. Anyway, look. Let me calm my ass down. Let me get a drink here, all right? I'm sorry that maybe you burn victims are having your panties in a bunch here because I'm basically twisting that knife in your heartless atheist hearts. But by God, I hope that you remember this for the rest of your goddamn life. And I hope that you realize that anybody who claims to be a holier-than-thou leftist, anybody who goes out of their way to virtue signal publicly, by God, they are the most disingenuous pieces of trash on the face of the planet. And that's all there is to it, for Christ's sake, all right? Anyway, folks, I got a little bit of I'm not going to say that. You know what? I'm not going to say any more of the alcoholic beverages that I consume until there's an alcoholic beverage company that gives me a goddamn sponsorship out here. But anyway, I'm drinking some scotch. It's a little bit of... Anyway, cheers, folks. Cheers. Good stuff, folks. Good stuff. Anyway, let's wind down a little bit of that hyperbole here. All right? Let's wind down the hyperbole and let's get to some Twitter shout-outs, shall we? And for all you folks that are unaware, Twitter shout-outs is the part of the broadcast where you can get a shout-out live right here in the broadcast. All you got to do is go to my Twitter account at PoliticsGhost, all one word, no underscores, PoliticsGhost, and retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account. And the tweet to retweet is True Capitalist Radio Now Live is the tweet to retweet if you want to shout out here live on the True Capitalist Radio Show. Hey, do we have any Twitter shout-outs there, engineer? All right, well, let's go ahead and get to some Twitter shout-outs right now. All right, who do we got here? We've got, I'm not going to say that damn name, for Christ's sake. Iced Up Port Hillary. Iced Up. You son of a... God damn it! God damn it! You see, I don't like this. I don't like where Twitter shout-outs is going now. You see what I'm saying? You people are making these phonetic names to make me say some crap that I have no intention of saying. No intention of saying. God damn you people. God damn you. I can't believe you assholes, man. You understand? I cannot believe you. Look, give me the mic. Give me the mic. Let me tell you, this is literally the Twitter name. It's ICE with the word up, with the word port, and then it has the word Hillary, for Christ's sake. You son of a bitch. You know, I'm not going to say names like that anymore. I'm telling you this right now. I'm not going to do it. And look, if you're going to continue to make me say things of that nature, folks, I will stop Twitter shout-outs, boy. I'll stop them and see how you like it there, boy. Son of a bitch. We got somebody named Pizza Dog. What's going on? We got, King Ghostanitas, whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. We got Uncle Bernie's Woodshed. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ghostelback. Oh, man, look, don't make that a meme for the show, folks. I hate Nickelback, all right? I hate Nickelback, for Christ's sake. Who else do we got here? We got Ghost is a Zionist. I'll shove it up your ass, all right? Give me a break. We got Chicago for Ghost in the house. I'm not saying these stupid phonetic-based names, all right? So you can shove them up your ass, all right? Give me a freaking break, man. Look at like Mike Crotch. I mean, give me a freaking break, man. I mean, give me a. Oh my God. Anyway, we've got Capitalist UK in the house. Pylons. Give me a freaking break. We got Green Leader in the house. Ghosts Comedy Class. What the hell does that mean? What, do you think I'm giving you a comedy class out here? Hey, if you're ripping me off for any kind of comedian crap, you better give me some goddamn some kind of citation, something, you son of a bitch. We've got Sergeant Yoda. We got 3D-ass Capitalist. We got, I'm not saying that stupid name for Christ's sake. We got Blake in the house. What's going on to Blake? Sir Ezio. I'm not saying these stupid phonetic names, folks. You see, now you got me reading these dumb things before I even say them, because you goddamn sons of bitches out here are trying to make me say some ridiculous nonsense, and I really don't appreciate it, all right? I don't appreciate it one goddamn bit, for Christ's sake, all right? Anyway, who else do we got? We got Ghost Steinbrenner. Whatever the hell that's supposed to mean, for Christ's sake. We've got, I'm not saying that, Viper 2 Actual. Ghost is Mickle Knight, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Just Stop the Show, Ghost. Yeah, right. I bet you. You know what? If that was the case, why are you sitting here listening like an obsessive butt monkey? Seriously. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're a cuckold connoisseur if you hate me that much and you're listening to me, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? Huh? How does it feel that I have that much effect on your pathetically anal life, for Christ's sake? I mean, I just think it's brilliant. Anyway, folks, we're in the second hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, and, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And, of course, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. This is episode number 327 for all the folks that are keeping track of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, and it's a Taco Tuesday. Let's get back to the Twitter shout-outs, folks, shall we? We got Bring Back Wildfires. What the hell does that mean? Hans Gubensmitz. Ghosty the Ghosty. All right, whatever the hell that is, for Christ's sake. Who else do we got out here? Oh, my God, some of these freaking names, man. There's Flamin' Nipple Chops. What's going on? And look, of course, there's the Whore Master. Oh, yes, I am the Whore Master. Yes, I am the Whore Master. Who else do we got? We got Jihadi John Conquest. Shut up, all right? Shut your mouth. We got Distilling Capitalist. What's going on to my brethren out there in the Australian down under part of the world, excuse me. We got, I'm not going to say that, for Christ's sake. We got the Foot Job Kid, Platinum Robo, Cody from Unknown in the house. We got regular TCA in the place. Who else do we have here? We got, I'm not saying that, True Vietnam Radio, you son of a bitch. I mean, I thought I told you idiots I don't want to talk about Viet freaking Nam, all right? I don't want to talk about it, so shove it up your damn cooter. Jesus Christ. All right, we're going to take a couple more Twitter shout-outs, and we're getting the hell out of here. What's going on to Exara Hawks, for Christ's sake? We got Ghostip Erdogan. Don't compare me to that Islamist despot asshole, all right? Don't do it. Don't do it. Xanax or heart attack. What the hell does that mean, asshole? What the hell does that mean? Tyrone for host. Shove it up your ass. Look, for you folks that are unaware, these people, they insist on trying to, say that I'm some sort of a racist or something. I am a melting pot of friendship. I have said this ever since I started this broadcast. And I have proved this time and time again. Yesterday, I even called one of my blacks on the horn there, and it just solidified the fact that yours truly is a melting pot of friendship. I mean, I'm cultured, for Christ's sake, man. I'm cultured over here, all right? I'm serious, man. I'm cultured over here. All right, just stop it. I don't want to get into that anymore. We got the Brony Network in the house. Torzier in the place. What's going on? I'm not going to say these stupid... I mean, these names are getting ridiculous. There's Woodshed Wanderer, for Christ's sake. Woodshed Wanderer? What, you're just wandering in the random woodsheds or something? I don't understand what the hell that's supposed to mean. Jesus Christ, man. Who else do we have out here? I'm only going to take a couple of more, for Christ's sake, man. True Water Slide Radio. Oh, man, don't make fun of that poor little kid that died in that water slide, for Christ's sake. God damn it. We got Riding Snake in the place, the Green Bio in the house. We got Choco Latte. Cooking for Bernie. What the hell does that mean? Cooking for Bernie. What the hell does that goddamn mean, for Christ's sake? We got Havel the Rock in the house. Jesus, I'm not saying these names are getting ridiculous, for Christ's sake. Look, I'm only going to take a couple more, and if there's nothing worth a crap saying, I'm moving on to another subject matter, jerk dicks. All right, seriously. I mean, these names are getting ridiculous, for Christ's sake. Anyway, we got Tinfoil Texan. Yeah, I got your tinfoil ass crack, all right, boy? I got your goddamn freaking tinfoil, boy. We got Artron Havoc, for Christ's sake. Here's the Nut Shack again. Jesus Christ. Discount Alex Jones. What the hell is that supposed to mean, ass crack? What the hell is that supposed to mean, Discount Alex Jones? Jesus Christ, these names are getting ridiculous, man. Give me a break, man. Who the hell else do we got? We got Wild Jehudi Photobomb. Oh, man, that's just, I mean, dude, I'm not even going to say anything, all right? True CIA Radio. Look, I want to address that because, folks, I'm not joking. I have seen this rhetoric, this banter on the internets and in forum posts, some of which I'm not going to mention at this point in time. But I have seen where people have alleged that yours truly is some, I don't know, a part of the CIA or something of that nature, and that's why I'm conducting this broadcast for whatever goddamn reason, and that's why I know so much about future events, and that's why this and that. Look, I am not a part of any of that crap. I'm not a part of the CIA, not a part of the federal government, not a part of the FBI, not a part of none of that crap, all right? I'm a capitalist, boy. Don't you understand that? I am a goddamn capitalist. We got Burn Treatment Center with a picture of Bernie Sanders, for Christ's sake. We got, I'm not going to say this because, God, Jesus Christ. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. You know what? I'm moving on. You know what? These are dumbass names anyway. I'm going somewhere else, all right? I don't even know. Where the hell was I, engineer? Oh, that's right. Bernie Sanders, the burn victims, baby. Bernie Sanders buys a $600,000 summer home thanks to the burn victims. How does it feel, baby? How does it feel? Woo! Oh, my God, baby. I know it hurts. Don't get me wrong. I know it hurts. But, hey, that's life, all right? That's the way life rolls sometimes. And you see, if you could take that experience and use it to your advantage to never let that happen to you again, well, then you achieve something. But if you take that experience and continue to do it over and over and over again, well, then by God, you are a destined loser. You are a destined loser just like Bernie Sanders. And look, when you're a destined loser, the only way that you are ever going to attain any level of wealth, any level of sustenance, is if you con people just like Bernie Sanders did, folks. And that's why to be a capitalist, no matter what level of capitalist you are, you don't have to be rich to be a capitalist, folks. You just have to be self-sustaining. You got to be able to be independent. You got to carve out your own destiny, for Christ's sake. You don't depend on bureaucrats. You don't depend on handouts. And you see, this is what Bernie Sanders did to you, folks. He conned you so that he can retire into the sunset and live lavish. All right, I'm serious. I mean, that's what he did, folks. That's what he did. Anyway, folks, today, on to another subject matter. Wisconsin is having their primary. That's right, Wisconsin is having their primary. And by God, Paul Ryan, I mean, his ass is on the line, to say the least. And let me tell you, for the past couple of days leading into the primary, you had the mainstream media actually trying to put out propaganda in favor of Paul Ryan. So you know this scumbag is pure establishment trash when you've got this leftist, propaganda-based mainstream media pushing out propaganda that is pro-Paul Ryan. All right? Now, look, I hope Wisconsin I hope that they have a little bit more than cheese for brains. Because, by God, folks, you people in Wisconsin need to vote this piece of trash out. He is an utter piece of useless trash that has done absolutely nothing as House Speaker other than to pass every one of Obama's initiatives, for Christ's sake, all right? That's it. I mean, and look, let me tell you something. I want to be completely honest with you. If Wisconsin votes this idiot back in, then Wisconsin is obviously backwards, and the cheese has gotten so much to their head that it has retarded their cognitive reasoning. Because why you would insist and continue to vote for somebody that has done absolutely nothing with his authority other than giving Barack Obama blank checks for his immigration policy, blank checks for his entitlements. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I mean, Wisconsin, you're going to have freaking cheese for brains if you elect this goddamn son of a bitch. All right? Vote him out. Get him out. This son of a bitch wants to bring more wild Jehudis into the country, folks. He says it in his rhetoric. He claims, and I'm talking about Paul Ryan, he claims that denying wild Jehudis into the country is un-American. Un-American? Un-American? We're at war. It's obvious that this culture, for whatever reason, cannot correlate itself with Western civilization. And what this culture of Islam has to do, in my personal opinion, is it has to have a great war with itself. These son of a bitches, all the different tribes, the Wahhabis, the Kurds, the Turks, the Sunni, the Shia, all these people, they need to come together and kill each other off and do so much killing of each other that finally they start realizing, oh, you know, it's not good. I'm tired of killing. I am tired of doing jihad now. I am tired of doing jihad. And I want to be a civilized society now. That's what I want to do. I see no other solution because I personally believe that Islam is incapable of correlating itself with Western civilization. And it seems as if the only way that you can somehow bring in Islam into Western civilization is if Western civilization curves its own values to accommodate these wild Jehudis. Did you hear what happened in France, folks? They actually had an event at some public pool out there in France that was put on by the government that was an all-burkini event. A burkini. I'm talking about, a burqa, burqas, a burkini. I'm not kidding around. I'm not joking, for Christ's sake. This is why I'm saying, if Western civilization has to curb any values for any culture, then we are no longer Western civilization. Let me repeat that one more again. If Western civilization has to curb its values for any other civilization, then we cease to be Western civilization. I'm telling you, burkini, all right? Burkini, they had a burkini event where all these wild Yehudi women can go and wear their burkinis and swim in the public pool without worrying about showing too much, I don't know, foot, I don't know, neck. I don't know what I have no idea. No idea what the hell's going on here. But once again, all right, it's not about Islamophobia. It's not about hating Islam. It's about stating the fact. And the fact is, for whatever reason, Islam refuses to accommodate Western civilization. And instead, the bureaucrats that are in charge of Western civilization are bringing in these people that do not want to assimilate, that do not want to oblige Western civilization. And instead, the bureaucrats that brought the problem in are trying to force the domestic population to curb their own values in favor of Islam. I mean, this is not Western civilization, man. This is not Western civilization, and that's what I stand for. That's what America stands for. I mean, that's what Britannia stands for. That's what Europe used to stand for. God damn, man. I mean, I'm serious, man. Makes me sick. People on Twitter are like, a burkini? Yes, they're having burkini events in France. Remember, France is supposed to be an epicenter of liberalism, remember? Oh, yes, we are French, and we have the best art, yes, we have the best food, and we have the best everything, yes, we are liberal, we are very sexual people, yes. What happened to that, huh? What happened to that crap? I'll tell you what happened. The wild Yehudis came in, and they are literally taking control of French culture and dominating French culture, for Christ's sake. That's what they're doing. And that's why I'm saying, you people out there in Wisconsin, you better take your heads out of your cheese-whizzed assholes and vote this asshole out. Vote him out. Paul Ryan, get him out. He's establishment trash. He's the most disingenuous establishment trash I've ever seen on the right in a long time. I mean, just look at his crummy face. Look at his disgusting face when he tries to talk to people, when he tries to talk in general in a press conference, for Christ's sake. I mean, what a disingenuous weasel. Oh, my God. Vote him out, Wisconsin. I'm telling you this right now. And if you don't vote him out, then there's something wrong with you people out there in Wisconsin. And I'm going to make sure that I get no products from Wisconsin ever again. I don't want no cheese from Wisconsin. I don't want no beef from Wisconsin. I don't want garbage from Wisconsin if they vote in this idiot Paul Ryan again, for Christ's sake. I mean, you got a chance to get him out. Jesus Christ. And we've talked about Paul Ryan in the past, his mother, and how his mother miraculously had 2 different men die, and miraculously she got all of their assets. So if you want to go look back in that, it's in the archive. We had an extensive amount of commentary about Paul Ryan and the mysterious deaths that surround his mother. 2 different men she's married, Paul Ryan's father and some other poor bastard named Bruce Barlow, or Bruce Douglas Barlow, I believe. Poor bastards, both died, and Paul Ryan's mother is living off the high hog, off those assets that she accumulated. So, anyway, folks, look. I want to move on to another subject, but one more thing before we move on this thing, all right? The reason I think that Paul Ryan should be voted out, you know that Paul Ryan has an event scheduled 3 days after today's primary at a Never Trump conference. Oh, I'm not joking, man. I mean, that's why Wisconsin has to vote this asshole out, for Christ's sake. I mean, the goal of this asshole, this establishment trash, this political class, I'm sick of them. I'm sick of them. They all got to be voted out. They're all criminal scumbags. They're all corrupt. That's right, folks. Paul Ryan is going to speak at a Never Trump conference 3 days after today, win or lose, all right? So chew on that once again. That's why I keep telling you folks, the only anti-establishment candidate is Donald Trump. Get that through your heads there, boy. The only anti-establishment candidate is Donald Trump, and don't you ever goddamn forget it. Don't you ever goddamn forget it, boy. Anyway, folks, let me move on to another subject matter. Where's my drink, for Christ's sake? Jesus Christ. Folks, WikiLeaks has miraculously offered $20,000 reward for the info and leading to the arrest and conviction of whoever killed Seth Conrad Rich. Now, folks, didn't I say that the leaker of the DNC leaks and the person that was involved of giving the information to WikiLeaks was Seth Conrad Rich? Now, miraculously, WikiLeaks puts out a $20,000 reward for the info on the murder, or to the murder, of Seth Conrad Rich, the DNC staffer, folks, that yours truly announced as the official DNC email leaker, who ended up dead miraculously, as well as about 3 or 4 other DNC-related folk. Once again, folks, I told you so. All right? Once again, I told you so. I mean, look, as I've stated time and time again, I'm either a psychic, I'm either Punxsutawney Phil, extremely lucky, or maybe Capitalist Army and I got something to do with all this stuff. I don't know. You got to figure that crap out on your own. All right? But the bottom line is that this $20,000 reward comes out miraculously, all right, from WikiLeaks, even though WikiLeaks has done nothing or said nothing or put out nothing in relation to Seth Conrad Rich. All of a sudden, $20,000 comes around. Now, folks, of course, in the same, 8chan, 4chan circles out there, they're claiming that yours truly put up the money for the Seth Conrad Rich reward. And obviously, folks, I cannot confirm or deny that for obvious reasons, but I can say this. I could say that whatever monies that can be put up or generated in reward is probably nothing to what was paid to whoever killed Seth Conrad Rich to shut him up and to make sure that any other information that he had was no longer able to be given. That's why I think that and I'd like to know where his computers are. I'd like to check his browser history. I'd like to, check all his computer files, anything that's encrypted. I mean, these are the things that should be looked at, and I'm sure they were confiscated given this man's murder. And you see, that's where the answer is, for Christ's sake, man. That's where it is.
When you don't go to Geico.com, car insurance can be hard. Like early 90s heavy metal hard.
I'm yelling and screaming, and I'm loud. Roar!
Geico makes it easy. You can review and update your policy or report a claim on Geico.com or the Geico mobile app. Because shouldn't we all have a little less stress in our lives?
I'm not even upset about anything!
So once again, folks, the prognosticator of prognosticators strikes again. And, isn't it rather eerie, folks, how accurate yours truly is in predicting world events, huh? Woo! I'm telling you, baby. Look, hey. You think of it how you will. You think, I don't care how you figure it out in your head, but you figure it out on your own, okay? But once again, folks, WikiLeaks, which had nothing to do with Seth Conrad Rich, never said anything about him, never broadcasted anything about him, never tweeted anything about him. Miraculously, WikiLeaks is putting out a $20,000 reward to find this man out. And yours truly was the first. And look, if you were here listening, then you know what I'm talking about. I was the first one who said that the DNC leaker source was Seth Conrad Rich. I was the one, boy. And now you got WikiLeaks coming out tweeting for a $20,000 reward. What did I tell you? Huh? What the hell did I tell you? That's what I'm saying, boy. I mean, I'm just saying. I know it's getting a little scary. I know.
How do you know this, Ghost? I don't get it. I'm getting a little scared. How do you know all this stuff?
Well, don't worry about it. I just know it, all right? Anyway, folks, let's move on to the subject matter, the last subject matter. And I'm talking about Turkey and Russia. That's right. I'm talking about Erdogan and Putin sitting in a tree. Fucking. First comes the fake coup, then comes the alliance, then comes Obama taking it in the ass because he needs to be in compliance. Folks, I told you this. Another prognostication of prognostications, folks. Today, Erdogan meets with Vladimir Putin. They publicly come out and shake hands and talk about their new alliance, for Christ's sake. I told you on July 17th, was it 2 days after the coup? 2 days after the fake coup that Erdogan threw on himself. And as I stated, folks, the reason that Erdogan threw the fake coup on himself was to solidify his authority in Turkey and to, moreover, propagate himself throughout the Islamic world. It was pure Islamic propaganda after the coup was found out not to be successful. I mean, you should have seen the tweets throughout the Islamic world praising Erdogan as a strong Islamist leader, as a strong countryman, so on and so forth. Not just from Turkey, from all over the Islamic world, for Christ's sake, man. And as I stated on July 17th, I stated that Vladimir Putin quarterbacked this damn coup with Erdogan, and they planned this back in late June, folks. Look it up. They met in late June to patch up that supposed Russian jet shoot-down, which is a complete hoax, which is a complete bunch of crap, which is a complete psyop. And now look at them, huh? I told you, folks. Look, you can go back in that archive. I said it on July 17th. I was even a little jaded. I was a little jaded about it because I personally believe, folks, that I don't believe that Erdogan and Putin outsmarted Obama. I personally believe that Obama is complicit with all this that's going on right now. I'm sorry. I mean, just Google up Obama, Putin, Obama, Medvedev before 2012. All right? And take a look at all the intense conversation. Take a look at the different messages. I mean, I'm just saying, folks, I personally believe. You don't have to believe it. You can believe that Obama got played and Brzezinski got played. I personally believe that this is a communist conspiracy. And I believe that Obama, Putin, Erdogan are all complicit, for Christ's sake, man. All complicit. They're all complicit. I mean, folks, Erdogan has met with Obama more than any other head of state in the world. I mean, let that roll around in your head for a second. Erdogan, Turkey's leader, their president, has met with Obama more than any other goddamn head of state. And now all of a sudden, Erdogan is going to claim that the West is involved with this fake coup that he threw on himself, for Christ's sake. Now all of a sudden, Erdogan is going to say the United States is involved, for Christ's sake. Give me a freaking break. All right? But, folks, I told you so, all right? The prognosticator strikes again, baby. It's good to be right. You know what I mean? God damn, it's good to be right. Unfortunately, folks, in this case, as it relates to the new alliance with Turkey and Russia, it doesn't fare very well to Western civilization. Because, look, I don't trust these Ruskies. I don't trust them. I believe that the Ruskies have an anti-American policy. I believe that they're closet commies. I don't trust them. I don't trust goddamn Vladimir Putin. I don't trust Russian people. I think they're cockeyed, vodka-drinking, mouth-breathing pieces of crap, and I don't trust them. I don't trust them. I'm sorry. I don't trust them. I'm serious. I don't trust them. I'm sorry. Because, look, folks, all right, this is the same people, all right, that had enough motivation to overthrow the czars, right? All right, now, remember, it was democratic socialists that overthrew the czars, all right? Because, remember, the Bolsheviks had nothing to do with overthrowing the goddamn czars, even though that's what history will like you to believe. But, folks, it was the democratic socialists that overthrew the czars of Russia. And when Vladimir Lenin realized that the democratic socialists had no organizational system, no government structure, Vladimir Lenin had already all that in place. I've talked about this time and time again. I don't want to get into the whole process of the Bolshevik Revolution, but the Bolshevik Revolution just usurped the revolution of Russia. All right? Anyway, folks, Jesus Christ, man. I don't trust these Ruskies, man, all right? I do not trust these Ruskies as far as I can goddamn throw them, all right? Once again, before I move on, the new alliance, Turkey and Russia, Erdogan and Putin, baby, all right? That's the new alliance. And as I've stated, in my personal opinion, I don't believe Obama got goofed. I believe that he's a part of this. I personally believe that all the evidence points to the fact that he's involved, he's complicit, he knows what's going on. And if there's any nuclear confrontation relating to Russia and America, I think it's a bunch of bullshit. Excuse my French. I think that it's nothing more than a ploy to kill large sums of people to solidify these systems and their totalitarian power. I'm serious. I'm not joking. I mean, look, listen. Look, I hear the arguments all the time that, well, Ghost, come on. You know that Putin, he's fighting against the New World Order, man. All right? He's fighting against the Illuminati. You're not understanding. I mean, he's going against the big banks. He's going against them all. No, he's not, you idiot. You know what he's doing? He's trying to, first of all, take control of his own currency. I'll give him that. He's taking control of his own economy. Let me tell you something. If this Putin was such a strong leader and was really genuinely trying to take control or trying to go against the New World Order, he would not be obliging the United Nations, which he always does, and he always quotes. He would not even acknowledge international law, which is what he always quotes and always acknowledges, even to this day. He wouldn't be acknowledging and embracing these international bureaucratic institutions, but he does. Do you understand? So I'm telling you this right now. Putin is a part of this crap, all right? He just wants everything to go in the way of the communist Russian perspective. which is, of course, them dominating, the world, okay? I mean, that's really what they want. They want to be the new superpower, for Christ's sake, again, all right? So that's why I'm saying, folks, all right, if this man, Putin, was so against the New World Order and so against the Illuminati or whatever the hell you think it is, well, by God, he wouldn't even be acknowledging the United Nations. He wouldn't even be acknowledging international law, the Hague, these types of things. You understand that? I mean, he would not be acknowledging it. I mean, by acknowledging the United Nations and international law, you are acknowledging a globalist system. You are acknowledging an international bureaucratic system. So that's why I'm saying, folks, these people that are out here claiming that Putin is trying to go against the system of the world, that's a bunch of crap. That's pure, unadulterated garbage. All right? So I'm just saying I don't trust the Ruskies. I don't trust them. I don't want to have nothing to do with them. All right? And they had nothing to do with the DNC hack once again. They had nothing to do with the DNC hack, for Christ's sake. Anyway, folks, I want to move on to the last subject matter. Then we're going to get to Radio Graffiti. Is anyone really watching this biohazard Olympics down in Brazil, for Christ's sake? Is anyone really watching this crap? I mean, I hear that the ratings are down to like 1992 levels, and that's when barely like 70% of the people had TVs in their goddamn houses, for Christ's sake. I mean, is there anybody really watching this biohazard Olympic crap? Who's watching this? Who is watching this, for Christ's sake? Because let me tell you, look, do I appreciate competitive sports? Yes. Do I appreciate athleticism? Yes. What I don't appreciate is the fact that the international community still allowed all this garbage to happen. Meanwhile, this area, this Olympic Games, is now a petri dish of all kinds of disease and virus that is now going to spread all over the world because, by God, Rio is the epicenter for this goddamn Zika virus. All right, I mean, on top of a whole bunch of other things, because remember, it's a very sexual culture out there in Brazil. I mean, Jesus Christ, all you got to look at is Carnival is one of the most disgusting countrywide orgies I've ever seen in my goddamn life. All right? But there's all kinds of diseases out there that I'm sure that these athletes are probably going to catch. And I'm talking about, the crotch rot, the black syph, you know what I'm saying? The superbug gonorrhea, all this crap, man. I mean, flesh-eating bacterias, brain-eating amoebas, whatever the case might be, and they're going to bring it back to their countries, for Christ's sake, man. I'm sick and tired of watching. First of all, I'm not watching it. I'm glad I'm not watching it, for Christ's sake. I'm not watching it. I don't care, all right? I don't care. The last time I watched it and was cheering for the United States, the guy who won the decathlon ended up becoming a damn tranny, all right? So that's all I got. That's all I got to say about that. All right, I'm serious. That's all I got to say about that. Anyway, folks, look, let's just go ahead and get to a Taco Tuesday Radio Graffiti session, shall we? And for all you folks that are unaware, all right, it's that part of the broadcast where the spectators become a part of the spectacle. All you've got to do is give me a call right now at area code 425-390-6146. And when I call on your area code, you got exactly 3 to 4 seconds to say whatever it is that's on your mind. That's why we call it Radio Graffiti! Anyway, folks, let's go ahead and get to it right now. Hey, engineer, do we have any calls to be had out here? Well, by God, let's go ahead and get to them, shall we? All right, let's get to Radio Graffiti. How about area code 940, Radio Graffiti?
Hey, guys, after my hiatus, the great Trixie is finally back. Shout out to engineer.
Yeah, all right. That didn't sound like Trixie, but okay. Hopefully that is. It's good to hear from you. How about 480 Radio Graffiti?
I'm a pioneer. I'm an explorer. I'm human, and I'm coming. I'm animated.
Yeah, I don't want to hear Alex Jones on my show, all right? I don't want to hear Alex Jones on my show, by God. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Super Knee Guy Bros. Nigger. 100% racist. Nigger. God damn it, you son! I'm not racist! That was a slice, and not to mention y'all made me say that! You people made me say that! God damn it! You people made me say that! Give me the mic. Give me the goddamn mic. You son of a bitch. You people made me say that. It's your fault. It's your goddamn fault because you people made me say that. All right? Jesus Christ, man. Who else do we got here, for Christ's sake? God damn it. Anonymous Radio Goddamn Graffiti.
Frank, Max, and iDub set out on a journey to collect ingredients for the perfect cake, a wedding cake. They must approach this task with caution. Can the gang pull it off? Did they bite off more than they can chew? Let's find out.
I'm the badass of sperm shake.
Jeez, I mean, you guys are, you know what, get that idiot off. I mean, y'all are becoming perverts now, man. I'm serious. Y'all are becoming sick-ass perverts, and it's not funny. Seriously, it's not goddamn funny. All right, 469 Radio Graffiti.
Let me get your belt off. And this is what you got. Let me get my belt. That's what you need, boy. You hear that? That's what you... Son of a bitch. That's what you need, boy. That's what you need, boy.
I mean, are you kidding me? You actually remixed me with freaking Devo, for Christ's sake? Jesus Christ, man, I haven't heard Devo in like 30 years, for Christ's sake, man, like 30 plus years. Oh my God. Whip it into shape. Shape it up. Get it straight. Go for it. Move ahead. It's not too late to whip it, and whip it good. Man, that was a long time ago, man. Jesus Christ. Y'all are taking me back, baby. The 80s, man. The 80s. It was acceptable in the 80s. Yeah. We got area code 832, Radio Graffiti.
Hello, Ghost. This is Dylan from Getty Brought You, and I just happen to know that you, just like me, are a racist. Fuck those goddamn niggers.
Now, shut up, you freaking... some idiot named Kermit or some trying to idiot. Shove it up your goddamn frog head ass. 817 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost. It's 3DS Capitalist. How's it going?
How you doing there, man?
Currently, I'm actually kind of appalled right now.
Oh, yeah? Why is
that? I'm appalled that you managed to make fun of both Mario fans and black people in one fell swoop. That is just...
well, you know what, fruity ass? You know what? You're just going to have to accept it, all right, fruity ass? Jesus Christ. How about Anonymous Radio Graffiti?
Hello. You have a collect call from. Will you accept the charges?
What the hell is he? Get this idiot off. Get him off, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ, you hear this crap? Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ, Helen Keller, deaf mute son of a bitch. How about another anonymous radio graffiti? All right, we get it. All right, that was yesterday. What are you doing today? Anonymous radio graffiti. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's start. You know what? Start clicking some of these people off, engineer. Start clicking some of them off, for Christ's sake, man. Click some of these people off of here. Sick and tired of hearing these sons of bitches with the same crap. Kick them off, engineer. Yes, sir. Kick some of these sons of bitches off of here, for Christ's sake, man. Make some room for some folk out here, boy. Make some room for some folk. Anonymous radio graffiti.
Sicker than your average nigger killer. Twist niggers, heads off niggers, fucking stink niggers and gators. Chicken wing eating players. Triple K hooligans like Moon Men. Dead right, if they head right. Fucking your mom every night. Moon Men been smooth since days of killing Jews. Never lose, never.
All right, that's enough. That's just about enough, for Christ's sake. 808 radio graffiti.
Hey, guys, Current Capitalist here. First, I just want to say I'm not surprised about the Turkey and freaking Russia's little relationship there. Want to say, prognosticator called again.
Hey, man, thank you very much there, Kahuna, and I appreciate you calling, man. What's going on, Anonymous Radio Graffiti? Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and play this vibrator right now.
Wait, hold on a minute. Wait, stop. You know what you want to do with that, right? You want to put a banging donk on it. Yeah, that's sick, that is sick. I can definitely drop to that one. All we need now is like a whole bang. You know what, I've got a perfect one. Baseline. Oh, wicked. I'll put a donk on it. Electro. Put a donk on it. Techno. Oh, no, that is good. Put a donk on it. Hey, that's good, that, Tony. Ah, shit.
I mean, you gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding me! God damn it! Oh my God! Another fruity ass gay remix with that freaking vibrator! I mean, what's up with you sick asses and that vibrator? Oh my God, man! You people are sick, and you got way too much time on your hands. Way too much time. Give me the mic. Give me the goddamn mic, for Christ's sake, man. Son of a bitches are making me make a mess of this place is a dump because of you people. Anyway, who else do we got? We got 915 Radio Graffiti.
You got Obama phone? Yes, everybody claims it all minority get Obama phone. He's Obama as president, you know? Pick up the phone,
we can't even hear you because of your goddamn Obama phone there, you milky liquor. 425 Radio Graffiti.
That me?
Yep.
Hello? Is that me?
Yeah, it's you.
Yeah, I had a...
Yeah, well, you're taking too long, you stupid no personality having stumbling and mumbling jerk dick, for Christ's sake. Why'd you have your hand up? 712 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, what's up, Ghost?
How you doing?
Hey, I was just curious what your MOS was.
What the hell is that?
It's a military occupational specialty. It's your job in the military because, I mean, with how many PTSD...
I thought you were talking about something as it related to, like, some stupid Dota crap or some kind of garbage like that. Jesus Christ. I'm serious, man. I mean, some of you people with some of these war games are taking it way too serious. I loved it when Electric Fence made that lyric in that damn a song of his, Pampers and Ponies, saying that, you know, these gamers are wearing a helmet playing Dota 2. Anyway, and not to mention, that's none of your fucking business. Let's put it that way, all right? How about Anonymous, Radio Graffiti? Sorry that y'all had to witness this unfortunate just anger session as it relates to these niggers. What's up with you? I mean, you people are racist pricks. Jesus Christ, man. 574 Radio Graffiti.
Pain can come on suddenly at any time. You pay no attention.
Let me catch my breath, folks.
Soon become scared and worried. Are you having a heart attack?
Catch my breath.
The chest pain centers at Lakeland Healthcare are there when you need to know. Lakeland's chest pain centers provide you with immediate medical evaluation by an emergency physician and cardiologist, so you get the help you need right away. Trust your heart.
It's you, assholes!
Medical
It's you unappreciative
compassionate care. Lakeland Healthcare.
That's not funny at all, man. That's not funny at all, for Christ's sake. I thought I was having a serious episode a few weeks back. Had to go to the hospital on a Thursday, for Christ's sake. Waiting hours upon hours only for some white coat to tell me I got anxiety, for Christ's sake. I can't believe you people, man. And it's not the butter, all right? Screw you. It's not the goddamn butter. Jesus Christ. How about 267 Radio Graffiti? Yeah, Jesus Christ, your Obama phone sucks, all right? Jesus Christ with you people and these Obama phones, man. You need to get yourself a real damn phone, man. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, let's just start hanging up some of these anonymouses here, because obviously we're going to continue to hear this garbage. Once again, if you want to call in, 425-390-6146 is the number to call here. I want to hear from you. All right, what do you have to say? This is Radio Graffiti. All right, let's. I want to hear from you. I mean, be creative, for Christ's sake. All right. Who else do we got going on over here? Look, look. Get them all off, engineer. Get them all out. Get them all out of here. Anyway, who else do we got here? We're continuing on, for Christ's sake. How about Anonymous Radio Graffiti? Benito Gostini Radio Graffiti. Whip it. Into shape. Shape it up. Get it straight. Go for it. Move ahead. It's not too late. And whip it. And whip it good. I mean, give me a break. I just said that. God damn it, man. I'm telling you, we better have the greatest audio sound engineers in the world stemming from this goddamn show. You understand that? We better have the greatest engineers in the world because of this show. Good God. I mean, give me the mic. Give me the damn mic. I'm telling you, man, I'm glad there's only 8 goddamn minutes left in this damn broadcast, for Christ's sake, man. Jesus Christ. Who else do we got? Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost. I've been watching you since the beginning, and it honestly baffles me how angry you get at the trolls and, how much you rage at them.
Well, you want to know why? Because I'm a man, all right? I'm not like some little pussy whip, little fruit bowl like you that crawls up your mother's skirt every time somebody, gives your panties in a bunch, for Christ's sake, all right? I'm not afraid to take on anybody that wants to come up here and try to challenge me. Do you understand that, boy? I ain't afraid. I'll make them look lower than a leprechaun's nutsack, for Christ's sake, man. I'll verbally assault somebody so bad that all they can do is put their tail between their legs, looking themselves in the mirror, seeing how they look as a woman because I just made them my goddamn bitch. Do you understand that, boy? That's right, baby. I'm asserting manly dominance upon manly dominance upon manly dominance all over this internet like it ain't shit. So come and get some of that there, boy. You understand that? I'm a bad man, and everybody out there knows it, all right? Everybody out there knows it, boy. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
And what you're going to do is be a woman of your word. Now, you have to get his penis erect. So what you're going to do is just suck his dick, just like you said you were going to do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, with these sick-ass, twisted, goddamn freaking splices, man. Good God. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Hey, sugar tits, I want you to have a nice foursome with... Fucking hell, I can't even do it. Damn it, I'm sorry.
Oh, my God. I mean, you might as well have just used your over-feminized, fruiterized voice, for Christ's sake. If that isn't a Fruity McFaggin's voice, if I've ever heard one, oh, Jesus Christ. But this is America. This is America, for Christ's sake, man. The absolute pussification, the utter absolute pussification of the American male is being implemented right before our very eyes, and I've been saying it ever since 2008, for Christ's sake. 870 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost. I want to remind you real quick that Goofy Bone, he called you a SJW and a...
Yeah, well, you know what? I really don't care, for Christ's sake. And if you're still listening to that moron after all this time, then there's something wrong with your stupid head, all right? I mean, this guy, you know, I don't know if you've seen him, man. I mean, his overbite goes out so much, his freaking bean and cheese lip can't even go over the damn palate. Anyway, who cares, all right, you half a tard? Jesus Christ. Who else do we got? Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ. All right, we get it. It sounded like your goddamn microwave was going off for your damn TV dinner, for heaven's sake, all right? Who else do we got going on over here? We got area code 205, Radio Graffiti.
Well, you got about maybe 30 minutes left in the broadcast, and I think it's about time for everybody's favorite part of the broadcast, and I'm talking about Ghost 6th Street Jihad.
All right, yeah, real funny, idiot. Unfortunately, you got a cheap-ass Obama phone that you got shoved up your pooper, and we can hear your voice echo through your goddamn colon, you son of a bitch. All right? Who else we got? Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, I was the faggot that fucked up the call the other time. I was trying to say that I want you, Mitt Romney, and Bernie Sanders to have a threesome in a bathhouse, and I want you guys to just, like, collect all of the sperm and just dump it on.
Oh, my God. You know what? I don't even want to know, but I can already hear you sticking a large foreign object up your goddamn poop chute, as you're saying that, for Christ's sake. As you're saying it. Jesus Christ. 818 Radio Graffiti.
Wheelchair speeds by, Ghostler the cripple, filming over Templeton. Ghostler the...
all right, we get it. We get it. All right, Jesus Christ. Who else do we got going on over here? We got, click some of these people off, engineer. I can tell they're just calling back up, and they're a bunch of milky lickers, for Christ's sake. Click them all off! Click them off! Click them all off! Jesus Christ. Who else do we have going on over here? Freaking heaven's sake. 248 Radio Graffiti.
Listen, Ghost, Stevie Ray Vaughan was a terrible guitarist, and the only way he saved his music was this little wing guitar playing.
Okay, that's great. I'm sure you wrote that down, but you know what? You don't have enough bass in your voice for me to make me believe that you actually believe that out of your stupid cocksucker. I don't believe it, boy. If you were in front of a glory hole about to get the old glory, well, then maybe I'd believe you, because I'd feel and hear a little bit more enthusiasm in that feminized voice there, fruit bowl. 609 Radio Graffiti.
Bros. Super Bros. Super Bros.
You son of a bitch, man. Y'all made me say that, goddammit. Y'all made me say that. Jesus Christ. 225 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, guys. Just want to say good show today, man.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Who else do we got? We got Anonymous Radio Graffiti. There's that stupid idiot again. How about 559 Radio Graffiti?
To the agents out there in the field, shut it down. Ghost knows too much. Shut it down. Shut it.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, shut up. All right, shove a meatball up your ass or a matzo ball or whatever it is. All right. Who else do we got here? We got Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Nathan, I said to shut it off. Why don't you listen to me? Why do you act like Mrs. President? Hey, get off! I'm getting so sick of this every night. Well, get on my face and I'll shut it off. Jeez. Well, geez, I say it nicely. Nathan, please. How many times have I called you? Every single night. How's that nice of you?
Oh, yeah, that's great. That's just your average, everyday young child talking to the single dirty dish rag whore mother. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. That's the same idiot. How about Anonymous Radio Graffiti? Ah, Jesus Christ, freaking Anime, for Christ's sake, Anime! Oh, God. Anyway, folks, look, we got about 30 seconds left. I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me on this Taco Tuesday. I'm not really sure if I'm going to have a third hour, to be completely honest with you. All right? I may or may not. I'm not really too sure. I'm not really too fond of having one. Well, by God, I will see you tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here, same place, same time. Follow me on Twitter, folks. Politics Ghost is the name to follow. All one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost. I'll see you tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Be there, baby.
When you don't go to Geico.com, car insurance can be hard. Like early 90s heavy metal hard.
I'm yelling and screaming and I'm loud. Roar!
Geico makes it easy. You can review and update your policy or report a claim on Geico.com or the Geico mobile app. Because shouldn't we all have a little less stress in our lives?
I'm not even upset about anything.
When you don't go to Geico.com, car insurance can be confusing. Like Swedish techno confusing.
Bark, bark, meow, meow. Dance with me, purple cow. Bark, bark, meow, meow. Ooh, you lovely cow.
Geico makes it easy. With 24/7 access, all you have to do is go to Geico.com and you could save money on car insurance. It just makes sense. Unlike, you know.
Dance with me, purple cow. I like your moves.
Now we are in the third and post-show edition hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get started, I'd like for everybody to please promote the broadcast in any capacity that you can. blogtalkradio.com/ghost is the official website. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. Every one of my episodes is there to download absolutely free, for Christ's sake. So, by God, what the hell are you doing besides sitting there and playing with a damn Peter Popper to anime or hentai or brony or whatever the hell you goddamn doing? By God, blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And, of course, folks, let's just go ahead And follow me on Twitter as well, folks, if you haven't already done so. Politics Ghost is the name to follow. All one word, no underscores, Politics Ghost. I mean, we do all kinds of damage, and we release the information of the damage we do on that Twitter account. So if you're not following me, well, by God, you're a milky-licking piece of nipple-clamp-loving, butt-plug-up-the-ass-looking, sphincter-fingering, used urinal cake curator-looking, belch-breathing, phallic-fluffing, piece of anal secretion-looking, piggish power-bottom, fruit bowl-having, dog fart fetish-looking, piece of chicken-eating corn boy trash. And that's all there is to it, boy. That's all there is to it. And one more again, before we get back into some post-show radio graffiti, I'm going to be honest, I don't know how long we're going to be on here. I don't want to extend this Taco Tuesday too long, for Christ's sake. So before I get into some extended third-hour post-show radio graffiti calls, I'd like for everybody to press those little buttons right in front of your face that are right next to the player right there. Those Facebook like buttons. Retweet this button. Share this buttons. Use and abuse those buttons, baby, all right? It's just a freaking click, for Christ's sake, man. Spread it around. Spread it around. Spread it around like wildfire. All right, I mean, that's all you can do, for Christ's sake. I mean, why don't you give me a help? Why don't you do something? Help me out here. Anyway, folks, look, I'm only going to take a few more of these calls, see where they go, and then I'm getting the hell out of here because I'm worried about Templeton over here, all right? Want to make sure he's okay and everything's all right with the dog, all right? Hey, I'm a caring man out here. I care about things, all right? I'm not some heartless sociopath like the Democrats, the liberals, Obama, Hillary Clinton, for Christ's sake. I have a heart. Anyway, folks, without any further ado, let's just go ahead and get into the post-show third-hour radio graffiti right now. All right, who do we got going on here? Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Code 73, Radio Graffiti.
Fingering, used urinal cake curator looking, belt screaming, phallic fluffing, piece of anal secretion looking, piggish power bottom, fruit bowl having, dog fart fetish looking, piece of chicken eating corn boy trash.
All right, yeah, shut up. All right, shove a meatball up your ass or a matzo ball or whatever it is. Okay, that's great. I'm sure you wrote that down, but you know what? You don't have enough bass in your voice for me to make me believe that you actually believe that out of your stupid cocksucker. Oh my God, you know what? I don't even want to know, but I can already hear you sticking a large foreign object up your goddamn poop chute. Yeah, real funny, idiot. Unfortunately, you got a cheap-ass Obama phone that you got shoved up your pooper, and we can hear your voice echo through your goddamn colon, you son of a bitch. You know what? I really don't care, for Christ's sake. And if you're still listening to that moron after all this time, then there's something wrong with your stupid head, all right? I mean, this guy, you know, I don't know if you've seen it, man. I mean, his overbite goes out so much, his freaking painted cheese lips, he even goes over the damn palate. Anyways,
I mean, you gotta be kidding me! Oh, God! Oh, my God! Good God! You gotta be kidding me! Nickelback! Fruity-ass Nickelback, for Christ's sake! Good God, man! Good God! Douchebag band Nickelback, for Christ's sake! Douchebag band Nickelback! God damn all of you, man! God damn it! Oh my God! For Christ's sake! I mean, Nickelback, for Christ's sake! Nickelback! I mean, Jesus Christ, man! You're fruiting up, for Christ's sake! You're fruiting up! All of you! You're fruiting up! I mean, good God! Oh. I mean, I don't know what the hell to say after something like that, for Christ's sake, man. I don't even know what the hell to say. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Oh, my God. Give me the mic. Give me the freaking mic. Give me that goddamn mic, freaking Nickelback, for Christ's sake. Nickelback, man! You couldn't get a douchier of a goddamn band to be auto-tuning me with, to be remixing me with. I mean, how many remixes are out there, for Christ's sake, man? I mean, it's a little embarrassing. How many remixes are there, for Christ's sake, man? Oh, my God. I mean, how many remixes, man? Oh, Jesus Christ, man. You know what? Give me my drink. Give me my drink, for Christ's sake. Oh, my God. Freaking Nickelback. Assholes, man. Freaking Nickelback. I mean, it's so douchey in here, it smells like a cross between Kentucky Fried Chicken piss and Bad Period with, I don't even want, just Jesus Christ, man. Freaking Nickelback. They're playing me with Nickelback. I mean, good God, man. All right, look. I really did. I mean, you know, what do you expect? This is a post-show third-hour edition, for Christ's sake. All right, folks, let me calm down here. All right, let me take a couple of deep breaths. All right, let me calm my ass down here, folks. Let me continue on, all right? Let me continue on here. I don't know why in the hell they're trying to remix me with fruity-ass Nickelback. But by God, that was the most ridiculous garbage I'd ever heard in my goddamn life. Oh, my God. Anyway, how about Anonymous Radio Graffiti? Jesus Christ.
There is no hook shot. They're all together. PPD, here comes the Ice Blast, ready for the dog!
Here we go with the fruity-ass game of baseball, for Christ's sake. I mean, Jesus Christ. I'd rather watch flies fuck than, watch a full freaking game of baseball, for heaven's sake. How about 479 Radio Graffiti?
Oh, my God, Ghost, you're so sexy. I just want to do it. Oh, your dog is so sexy. I just want to fucking... Oh, my God, you're so sexy, Ghost. Oh,
yeah, I'm so sure, you fruit bowl. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghostler, I think you should take your ass train to my Long Dong Silver so we can have a little scrotum fiesta. Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. Is this a trans testicle?
Bingo.
Oh, my God. Get that mic out of my head. Oh, good God. Oh, my God. I'm getting infested by trans testicles. I'm getting infested by trans testicles. I mean, take about 10 steps away from my freaking butt crack with that talk, man. Take about 10 steps away from my freaking butt crack with that talk. I mean, good God. I mean, give me the mic. Give me the mic. Hey, trans testicles, all right? Let me tell you something. I probably understand why I'm probably making you feel funny in the pants, asserting the manly dominance that assert on this internet like it ain't shit. But you trans testicles, you need to pipe your asses down, all right, and stop puckering your asses when listening to True Capitalist Radio, for Christ's sake, all right? The sign on my ass says, do not enter, all right? You fruity-ass goddamn trans testicle, for Christ's sake. I mean, good God. Oh, my God. And, you know, what the irony of all this is I have a humongous contingent of trans testicles that listen to this broadcast. I have no idea why. I kind of get why, but, then again, I don't want to get why. All right? Then again, I don't want to get goddamn why. Jesus Christ. 813 Radio Graffiti.
yes, it sounds so proper. I'm sipping my cup of tea. Yes, while listening to some of this classical music, yes. Oh, yes, I'm listening to some classical music, yes.
All right. Anyway, we're going to continue on here. Who else do we got here? We got Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Aggressive has no damage, he's got enough, triple kill. Are we looking for the TP? Can they cancel it? Yes! The steering chain is going to be a 2-white for CDP GG! They've outplayed EG! What a performance!
Oh, Jesus Christ. Can you shove it up your ass with the baseball already? All right? I mean, seriously, put the front side of a baseball bat right up your poop chute, for Christ's sake, you son of a bitch. Area code 205, Radio Graffiti. Oh, Jesus Christ. I guess 205 hung up like a milky-licking piece of nipple-clamp-loving, butt-plug-up the ass-looking, chicken-eating cornboy crap. Who else do we got going on over here? How about Anonymous Radio Graffiti? Boat 73, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, trans testicles, let me tell you something. I probably understand why I'm probably making you feel funny in the pain. Asserting the manly dominant nut. Assert on this. Oh, my goodness, this is a trans testicle. Here we go. Pretty-ass game of baseball, for Christ's sake. I mean, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Freaking Nickelback. Assholes, man. Freaking Nickelback. I mean, it's so douchey in here. It smells like a cross between Kentucky Fried Chicken piss and Bad Period with, I don't even want to say Christ. Nickelback, man. You couldn't get a douchier of a goddamn band to be auto-tuning me with, to be remixing me with. I'm only going to take a few more of these calls, see where they go, and then I'm getting the hell out of here because I'm worried about Templeton over here. Alright? Victor fingering, use urinal-cake curator-looking, belch-breathing, phallic-fluffing, piece of anal secretion-looking, piggish power-bottom, fruit bowl-having, dog fart fetish-looking, piece of chicken-eating cornball trash. Alright, yeah, shut up. Alright, shove a meatball up your ass or a matzo ball or whatever it is. Okay, that's great. I'm sure you wrote that down, but you know what? You don't have enough bass in your voice for me to make me believe that you actually believe that out of your stupid cocksucker. Oh my God, you know what? I don't even want to know, but I can already hear you.
I mean, are you kidding me? Stairway to Heaven? Stairway to Good. I've had enough. I've had enough, for Christ's sake. I've had enough of this crap, man. I mean, you gotta be kidding me. Freaking Stairway to Heaven, for Christ's sake. Stairway to Heaven. You remix me with Stairway to Heaven? Oh, God. Jesus. Oh, my God, you scumbags, man. Utter, sick, twisted scumbags. I mean, good God, man. Oh, my God, you son of a bitch. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Hey, let me tell you something, you scumbags. Don't you know that Stairway to Heaven is a satanic song, you son of a bitch? And if you don't believe me, why don't you play it backwards, huh? Why don't you play it backwards? I think that you could probably find that on YouTube or Google somewhere. Why don't you listen to Stairway to Heaven backwards, boy? And you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see what I'm talking about. Jesus Christ. Anyway, look, I mean, we still got freaking. I mean, you know, I'm getting the hell out of here. All right, I'm serious. I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm getting the hell out. I'm getting the hell out of here. You know, whoever the hell Boat 073 is, what the hell's your problem, man? Huh? What the hell is your problem? Why? 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 Why do I even try?
When you don't go to geico.com, car insurance can be confusing. Like Swedish techno confusing.
Bark, bark, meow, meow. Dance with me, purple cow. Bark, bark, meow, meow. Ooh, you lovely cow.
Geico makes it easy. With 24/7 access, all you have to do is go to geico.com and you could save money on car insurance. It just makes sense. Unlike, you know.
Dance with me, purple cow. I like your moves.
I'm serious, man. I give you hours of my life, and this is how people repay me, folks. I mean, everybody who's listening to my broadcast should use this as an example. That if you decide that you want to be somebody who's on the internet, if you want to vocalize your opinions, if you want to do something like this, you better believe that you're going to get these kinds of freak show nefarious characters coming around and being obsessive, being troll terrorists and cyber vermin. Cyber vermin, for Christ's sake, man. And what I don't understand is, folks, not only am I giving you hours of my life, I'm giving you substance upon substance upon substance. I'm giving you the straight political dope, for Christ's sake. You understand that? Ain't nobody giving you the type of truth that yours truly is giving you on this broadcast. Ain't nobody giving you the type of straight political dope that this man right here is conducting on this broadcast, for Christ's sake. I am the underground. Do you understand that? I am the digital underground. I'm serious, for Christ's sake, man. I don't appreciate that I don't get the respect I deserve. I don't get the respect I deserve whatsoever. And it makes me sick. All right? It makes me sick to my stomach. I am the underground. I am the underground. And don't you ever forget it. Each and every one of you that are listening within the sound of my voice, for Christ's sake, I can guarantee you this, no matter what happens to this broadcast, no matter what happens to me, you will never forget True Capitalist Radio. You will never forget Ghost from True Capitalist Radio, for Christ's sake. I am the underground. I am the underground. I got to calm down, folks. But you see, it seems like every time I do one more of these broadcasts, these people get me more and more pissed off. They push my buttons, and they continue on. They don't want to leave well enough alone. They just keep going and going on and on and on, for Christ's sake. But I'm telling you this right now. I'm not stopping. I don't care what you goddamn troll terrorists do to me. Cyber vermin, I don't care what happens, for Christ's sake. This is our last chance as a country. I'm doing this for the capitalist army, and I'm doing this for Donald Trump, boy. Because Donald Trump, I said it before and I'll say it again, he's our last line in the sand to save America, boy. And if you are against Trump, then you are anti-American, boy. Do you understand that? If you are against Donald Trump, well then by God, you are anti-American. You hate America. If you are against Donald Trump, then you hate America, and you should be ashamed of yourself. You understand that, boy? I want you to get that and sink that through your head. I want you to amplify that throughout the world and tell everybody that if they are voting against Trump, then they are anti-American. They are against America. If they are going against Trump, they are spitting on our troops. That's what people are doing. People who are against Donald Trump are spitting on our troops, for Christ's sake. They're spitting on the memory of every soldier that died, for Christ's sake, for this country, for America. So if you're against Donald Trump, well then by God, you hate America. if you're against Donald Trump, you hate America. And I want you to get that through your goddamn head, boy, because there ain't no other alternative out here. There ain't no other alternative, and don't you ever forget it. Now, before I go, I want to remind everybody in the capitalist army and everybody in the Trump train, we've got to keep on trucking, going bare knuckle with these sons of bitches in the mainstream media. These talking heads on the boob tube are dictating the narrative, folks. They're dictating the narrative, and we can't allow them to do it. That's why if you have any kind of social media account, by God, post pro-Trump news articles, expose the corruption of Hillary Rotten Clinton, expose the criminality of the DNC, expose it to everybody, because the mainstream media isn't going to say it. They're not going to post it, so you got to post it. You got to put it in everybody's faces so that these Hillary Rotten Clinton supporters know that if they go in that voting booth and they vote for Democrat and they vote for Hillary Rotten Clinton, that they are voting for a corrupt criminal organization. They are voting for a corrupt criminal organization, and that's all there is to it, boy. So one more time, if you are against Trump, if you are voting against Trump, you hate America. You understand that? If you are against Trump, then you hate America, and that's all there is to it. You hate America, and you're spitting on our troops if you're against Trump. You're spitting on our troops. How dare you? How dare you, pieces of crap? Anyway, folks, I'm getting the hell out of here on this Taco Tuesday edition of True Capitalist Radio broadcast. Once again, I'm going to be here tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. blogtalkradio.com/ghost is the official website. Once again, blogtalkradio.com/ghost, folks, all right? All right, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. All right, once again, I'll be back tomorrow. There's always going to be more things to discuss. I just hope that you morons don't turn it into a goddamn Fruit Bowl Wednesday, because, by God, you've turned this into a sloppy Taco Tuesday, to say the least. And I'm talking about a greasy, sloppy, slimy bean and cheese Taco Tuesday, to say the goddamn least. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, I'm getting the hell out of here, folks, and you better be here, and you better bring everybody that you know to the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, man. I am trying to go past 50,000 live listeners on a consistent basis, folks. You understand that? So why don't you do a little bit and just promote the show wherever the hell you happen to be, if you know some people on your social media, whatever. All right, because, we need to promote this goddamn show. I want 100,000 people. I want 200,000 people. I want 500,000 people. Live. I'm talking live, baby. Live listeners. Anyway, folks, I'm getting the hell out of here. I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me. Long live the capitalist army, and death to feminism, death to socialism, death to communism, and death to totalitarianism. You better be here tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, baby. I'm out of here, baby. I am out.
When you don't go to Geico.com, car insurance can be hard. Like early 90s heavy metal hard.
I'm yelling and screaming, and I'm loud. Roar!
Geico makes it easy. You can review and update your policy or report a claim on Geico.com or the Geico mobile app. Because shouldn't we all have a little less stress in our lives?
I'm not even upset about anything.
Bobby, you here again?
Yeah, my doctor told me to reduce stress at work, so I come to Buffalo Wild Wings to eat lunch and watch sports. I get to pick one of 7 entrees, like sandwiches and salads, plus one of 7 sides.
Well, I like sides.
It's so affordable I can finally take a vacation.
Where you gonna go?
Here. Tim, here.
Introducing the new B-Dubs Fast Break Lunch Menu, starting at a new low price. Dine in or order takeout weekdays between 11 and 2. Participation and availability may vary. Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.